All right, if you're a licensed beauty professional in Kentucky, listen up, because we've got some big news for you. The way you renew your license, well, it's about to change, a lot. Starting in 2026, things are going to look pretty different, and we're here to walk you through exactly what you need to know so you're not caught off guard.
So the big question is, are you ready for this shift? Because, this is going to affect every single cosmetologist, nail tech, esthetician, and instructor across the entire state. Don't worry though, we're going to make sure you have all the info you need to be totally prepared.
Okay, so let's dive right in and look at the core of this update. What's really going on here? Well, Kentucky is basically modernizing its whole licensing system, and that's the reason behind this big change.
The key term you're going to hear a lot is biennial renewal. Now, I know it might sound a little technical, maybe a bit formal, but don't let the word scare you. It simply means you'll renew your license every 2 years instead of every single year. That's it.
So you'll want to mark your calendars for this one. The change officially kicks in July 2026. And from that day forward, that whole annual renewal scramble, yep, that's going to be a thing of the past.
Okay, let's break this down so it's super clear. Right now, with the old system, you pay every year for a 12-month license. Simple enough. But starting in July 2026, you'll pay just once every 2 years for a 24-month license. And, of course, that leads us to the million-dollar question. What does this do to the cost?
All right, let's talk money. This is the part everyone really wants to know about, right? Let's get right into what this is going to mean for your wallet and your budget.
This is probably the #1 question, maybe even a rumor that's been flying around. It's the biggest point of confusion for sure. Is the state really actually doubling your license fee?
The short answer, no, absolutely not. But, and this is a big but, your upfront payment is. Think of it this way. The actual cost per year isn't changing at all. You're just paying for 2 years all at once. It's a prepayment, not a price hike.
So here's how the numbers actually shake out. You can see it right here. If you have a single license, say you're a cosmetologist or a nail tech, that $50 annual fee becomes a $100 payment every 2 years. And for those of you with a dual license, that $100 yearly fee, it's going to be a $200 payment.
And wow, for those of you who hold 3 licenses, you're looking at a $300 payment in July 2026. And that's a pretty significant chunk of change to come up with all at once if you're not planning for it. And the stakes here are really, really high. This quote from the official compliance alert says it all. Failure to budget, it can mean a late renewal, your license lapsing, or worse, not being able to legally work. We're talking about your livelihood here. This is definitely not something you can just put on the back burner.
So you're probably sitting there wondering, okay, but why? Why is the Kentucky Board of Cosmetology doing this at all? It's a fair question. Let's dig into the official reasons.
So this change isn't just happening out of the blue. For the state, it's about reducing a ton of administrative work and just being more efficient. And when they do that, they can put more resources into really important stuff like inspections and enforcement. Plus, it brings Kentucky up to speed with how a lot of other states are already doing things. And for you, the silver lining is less paperwork. It's one less thing you have to remember to do every single year.
Okay, we've covered the what, the how much, and the why. Now, let's get to the most important part, your action plan. What do you need to do? Here's a super simple 3-step guide to make sure you are 100% compliant and ready to go. Okay, step 1. Start budgeting now. Seriously, don't wait. If you just set aside something like $8 to $10 a month, you'll have it covered, no problem. Step 2. Get on the KBC portal and make sure your email is up to date. Everything is digital now, so if they can't reach you, you're going to miss the notice. And step 3. Get your photo ready and make sure it's compliant.
And yeah, let's talk about that photo for a second, because this is where people get tripped up. The state wants a passport-style picture, and they are very clear on the don'ts, so listen up. No selfies, no Snapchat or Instagram filters, no taking a quick pic in your car, and watch out for any weird shadows. I'm telling you, sending in the wrong kind of photo will absolutely bring your renewal to a screeching halt.
Okay, let's start to wrap this up by looking at the bigger picture. Because really this change is about more than just a new payment schedule. It's about upholding your status as a professional.
This quote right here, it really gets to the heart of it all. Compliance is not optional. It's the bedrock of your entire career. Staying on top of these rules is what protects your business, it protects your income, and honestly, it protects your professional reputation.
At the end of the day, you've got to remember that your career is your business. You are the CEO. This change, it's coming, no doubt about it. But now you have the information, you've got a simple plan, and you can handle this like the pro you are. So the only real question left is, are you ready to protect it?